Welcome back. Chad Hasty Show, News Talk 95.1 FM, 790 AM KFYO. Thank you for tuning in this morning. Phone lines will be open here shortly at 770-5790, 1-800-687-0790. The KFYO text line is always open where you can sound off on anything that you'd like at 806-680-2790. One of the big events that we are at Town Square put on is Hub City on Tap. It's coming up here on August 26th. It's the biggest beer festival in Lubbock. And one thing that we like to do on Fridays, as many of you know, is also highlight some of the businesses that are either distilling or brewing here in Lubbock, because it is a growing industry out here. And joining me in studio right now is Mickey Minter with the Plains Brew Company. Hey, Mickey, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Thanks for stopping by today. Tell folks a little bit about yourself and how you got the Plains Brew Company going.
I'm a beer lover. And so my wife bought me a Mr. Beer kit for Christmas one year, and that's the beer that launched 1,000 breweries.
Yeah.
And it grew from there. My love of home brewing became a necessity when I got laid off of my job from 19 years in offshore drilling. So we thought long and hard about this and decided it's something that we would like to do and we could do. So we took the leap.
What's the transition like going from homebrew? Because as you know, a lot of folks are homebrewing. A lot of they kind of like to play around with some stuff. What's that transition going from homebrew to starting a true brewery?
Well, I got to say it depends on what type of home brewing you were doing, because they've made it really like you can buy these machines now. You just push a button and you've got a home brew in a couple of weeks. With me, I went from the extract kit to all grain brewing right away, which for me tended to be an easy transition because I was using all grain. You scale up. There's some other things that I've learned with the commercial process. So for me, it wasn't that difficult.
Yeah. How long did it take for you to get to the product that you like, that's on the shelves that people can find at different restaurants? But how long? Because I know from different folks that we've had in, whether it be rum or whatever it is, there's a lot of tinkering with that recipe.
Well, that's craft brewing. So it didn't take me long. Right off the bat, I knew I wanted to experiment with different hops and different grains. And I don't know, maybe a couple of years. I've been doing this since like 2001, I guess, 2002. And it didn't take long to figure out what I really liked and what my friends liked. And I pretty much stuck with it, along with some experiment with different recipes. And I have some other recipes in mind when we get to doing that. But this beer, I've been brewing it for quite a while.
Well, what's the taste like for those who haven't had it yet?
I use a roasted malt, so there's a big malt profile, and that for me that's the first thing I taste is the malt, and then Cascade hops adds a little bit of citrus flavor to it. It's not real bitter, but it's balanced, so it's not overly malty, it's not overly hoppy. It's light and dry, 4.35% alcohol by volume, so you can have more than one while you're watching football. I think it's a well-balanced, I got it perfect, I think. I nailed it.
Good. Now, where is the Plains Brew Company located?
We are at 515 North FM 179. That's actually north of 4th Street on Endler, or 179, about a mile. We're at the southwest intersection with Erskine.
Okay. And do y'all do tastings or tours or anything like that?
Yeah, people call and they're interested, and I invite them out. We live on the property, so we're nearly always there. 2 out of 3 weeks I'll have a few people show up, but you're always welcome.
Yeah, and this is still relatively new company, relatively new brewery in town. Where all can people find the Plains Brew Company?
All right, we have 9 taps around town, and I'll just go down the list here. The Shack is on North Frankfort. The Alamo Draft House Cinema on the North Loop and Slide, which is right next door to the Twisted Root Burger. The Craft House Gastropub was our first account on 34th off of Indiana. The Lantern Tavern is on Slide at 34th Street. World of Beer is in the West End Place on the West Loop. Billards Plus is on Frankfurt, across the street from Lowe's Home Improvement. The Range at 116th Street in Indiana. And Buffalo Wild Wings on 82nd out at Wolforth. They have us on tap. We're also on the shelf at Ollie's on 34th, just west of Indiana. And this morning I'm making a drop to University Liquor at University in South Loop.
Very cool. Very cool. And some good places that you have on there. Of course, you'll be also out at Hub City on tap for people to come by and have a sample or two, or maybe more than that, of your beer.
Yes, sir. I'm excited about that. Hopefully getting to meet some of my fans and make some new ones.
Where can people find out more information? I know you have a Facebook page for the Plains Brew Company. Anywhere else where people can find you?
Now, Facebook would be the best resource. We have more information there than we do a website. It's a really simple website. It's more or less just to redirect people to my Facebook page.
Yeah, you can update it a little bit easier there on Facebook.
True.
Well, good luck with everything, and thanks for stopping by today.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. When we come back, we'll take your phone calls and more. Chad Hasty Show News Talk, KFYO.